Military aircraft designed in the United States are considered to be among the best in the world, and rightly so. American strategists have long realized that having a capable air force is one of the main ways to ensure victory in battle. For many years, the military decision-makers have demanded almost impossible things from American engineers, but they've delivered time and time again, creating a slew of unique designs. Today, we're going to speak about the most impressive among them. Let's start with the easy one: record-breaking speed. The legendary F14 Tomcat can reach a speed of 1,510 kilometers per hour at sea level. That's the fastest not just among the US planes, but all aircraft in the game. This was made possible thanks to its revolutionary aerodynamic design and powerful engines. The latter also allowed the Tomcat to be pretty effective in dogfights, as it can outturn most of its jet-powered opponents. No, really, there's only a handful of aircraft that can actually stand against it. Nevertheless, it's completely up to you whether to turn to fight or keep your distance. The Tomcat can do it all. The prizes for the biggest 1-second burst mass and also most unguided rockets that can be carried at once both go to the F4 Phantom II. 4 Vulcan cannons can spew out almost 60 kilograms of bullets in one measly second. Being hit with this torrent of lead is not something anyone can realistically survive in a head-on engagement, and that's exactly why this aircraft is so good at head-on attacks. With that much firepower, the F4 can eliminate ground targets as well, at least in theory. In practice, some pesky SPAA vehicles will almost always be in your way, but even if they manage to launch a missile at you, you can always return fire with multiple Mighty Mouse rockets. Next up is a very unique achievement, being the only jet aircraft available at rank 4. It's the P59 Era Comet. This fighter's armed with 3 high-caliber machine guns and a single 37mm cannon. That's enough firepower to destroy even the sturdiest of bombers. When it comes to dogfighting, the Era Comet can give hell to most fighters at its rank, but its early jet engines come with certain limitations in terms of max speed and acceleration. And that's the areas where the P59 can really struggle to keep up with some of its opponents. At the same time, this aircraft is surprisingly effective as an attacker. You won't do as much damage as a dedicated strike aircraft, but it's very possible to use your guns to destroy a few medium tanks. Then we have another jet aircraft, the F-89D. This is the only fighter aircraft of this type that is armed only with rockets. For instance, it can carry 104 Mighty Mouse rockets, but that would be it. Despite this slight limitation, the F-89D is still one of the best interceptors in the game. The catch is that this jet uses rockets with proximity fuses, which means that you don't actually need to land a direct hit on a target. The rocket just needs to be close enough to explode, destroying or at the very least damaging the target in the process. And the best part is that this unique weapons loadout isn't the only thing that the jet has going for it, as it is also known for its amazing performance. The bomber with the largest payload is unsurprisingly the legendary B-29, which can carry almost 10 tons of bombs. This is enough to bomb airfields into oblivion, and it goes without saying that the aircraft is great at carpet bombing ground vehicles. The biggest flaw of the Super Fortress is, well, its massive size. It has a wingspan of almost 43 meters. This might lead you to believe that this bomber would be easy prey for any fighter, but the B-29 is actually a pretty tough nut to crack thanks to its whole battery of defensive machine guns, at least when flying at high altitudes. Nevertheless, the title of the most well-defended bomber belongs to another bomber, the B-17G. This version of the Flying Fortress is well protected by armor and is also armed to the teeth. 13 Browning M2 machine guns in 9 defensive turrets are capable of creating a deadly shield of bullets that is almost impenetrable for fighters of the same rank. making this bomber notoriously hard to kill. Having encountered this bomber in the wild, veteran players might reconsider their plans to attack it, and novice players would rush in to meet their demise. Finally, there are two aircraft competing for the title of the aircraft armed with the largest number of guns: the F-82 Twin Mustang and the A-26B-50. Each of them carries 14 high-caliber machine guns. Even though they belong to different classes of combat aircraft, their approach to air-to-air combat is pretty much the same. Both are really good at head-on attacks. Any pilot that's reckless enough to challenge either of them in this manner will be hit with a torrent of bullets, and if they somehow manage to survive that, the defensive turrets of the A-26 will surely make short work of them anyway, and they'll never be able to catch up with the Twin Mustang. American engineers often had to come up with ways to meet demands that were downright absurd, which forced them to think very much outside of the box. As a result, they created quite a few designs that became the gold standard of military aircraft. Which of these outstanding planes is your favorite? Have we missed anything? Tell us in the comments below.